doing way too much this morning, but I feel like I need to let it out. So before I do that, though, let's go on over here and make sure we share this link for people to check us out over here. What is it? Copy. Is that the right link? Hopefully it is. And we're going to share this on the social medias. Actually, I'm just going to put it on Facebook real quick. Because that's where I am. That's what I'm doing right now. I should have said something. But anyway, hopefully somebody will click it. They're like, what is she doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, thanks. Hold on. Don't need it talking back to me. Come on now. Um. Anyway, welcome. I have more thoughts. I had thoughts earlier, and I looked a hot mess. I don't look as bad right now, but I had some things to share because I was have a lot of thoughts. So let's start at one. This morning I was looking at Facebook and realized that 9 years ago I graduated from Full Sail University with my master's in entertainment business. And it was one of the most awesome experiences ever. Just, you know, online schooling was a challenge in and of itself, but then graduating and just being able to uh, celebrate the fact that I accomplished something. And then these 9 years later, like I have it. I got a paper. It's in my room right now. Um, and just kind of reflecting on how I feel about it and all of those things. I'm excited that I had the opportunity, that I took the opportunity to get my master's degree. It was great. I just don't think I've answered the now what. So that was my first thought this morning. Second thought was I was watching a video this morning, and it was an interview, and the perspective was very different from mine. But I enjoyed the content because it made me think and rethink. And whether or not I agree with something or not, or agree with a person's point of view, I realize that I can respect that point of view without agreeing. I also realize that I can change my point of view by agreeing. Or I can not agree or disagree. I can just think about it to figure out that I will one or the other in the future. And as I was about to make a comment on said video, I saw so many negative comments. Um, there were positive ones as well. The negative ones stood out to me. And I thought, this is why I get scared doing stuff. There are people out there who don't care one way or the other what people think. Like, you gonna think what you gonna think. What? I'm gonna put it out there anyway. That's not really me. And I'm working on that a little bit because I was talking to my cousin the other day and I realized that there are some things that I need to do, right? There are some words and messages and content that I need to put out. Like that's my job. That is my purpose to put this stuff out. And I don't and I haven't and I cuz I don't want the negative. I want I want to learn how to love unconditionally. And I feel like I do a pretty good job of that. know that I have uh, hang-ups and hold-ups that I'm actively working through. But I want to be able to love and operate past negativity, past hate and vitriol, past ignorance, past cultural boundaries, past sexual orientation, past uh, socioeconomic status, past the color of one's skin. Now, to be fair, some of those I don't have any issue with. None. And some of those I'm still working on. And some of those I didn't know I needed to work on until I needed to work on it. So I said all that to say these YouTube vlogs that I've been doing over the past few weeks are they're my start. They are my way of sharing me, my perspective, my journey, and possibly helping somebody else in the process. So I know I'm working, but I wonder um, sometimes if I don't even really wonder sometimes. Let me be honest. Let me be open and transparent. I don't work hard enough towards it. I don't. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it causes me to change because sometimes I don't want to change. I don't want there are a lot of things I don't want. And this is okay. So that was my second thing. My third thing is there is so much on the inside of me to get out. Some of it is to get out and share with people so they can, overcome and be real. The rest of it is for me to share to get over. And quite frankly, I have um, stalled that process for myself. I can see things for other people. I can see how we can make waves and make strides. I can also see that for myself, but then I don't implement it for myself. So where does that leave us? Where does that leave me? Um, so as I just mentioned, this is my way. Um, this is my start of sharing, the messy haired, no makeup. Well, I do have makeup on now because earlier it was crazy. But this is me sharing the raw, unfiltered, except for the makeup, me with my thoughts and my feelings. Sometimes they are specific about a topic. Other times they are random musings like this one. And sometimes they are um, part of something else I'm doing. But I declared this year, when I turned 41 earlier this year, that this was the year of unleashed. And I was letting go. And as soon as I declared that, the pandemic happened. So I'm not quite sure what I was doing. But what I can say is that this season has brought about um, some revelation personally and revelations about people I thought I knew or people in my circle and in my space. Very revealing. Um, hmm. It's also given me an opportunity to step back and to reevaluate and reassess who I am and what my impact will be in the world. And I believe that it's going to be great, especially when I actually walk in it, when I actually get outside of myself, when I actually get outside of my comfort zone, when I actually step out on faith. I've done a lot of faith things lately, I really have, but there are so many more I could do. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, Jesus, I think this next faith step will be like I'm doing too much. I got too much faith. I know it sounds crazy, but I know I'm not the only one here either. So I said all that to say that I'm random. These are my musings. I'm going to keep sharing because there are times I need answers. There are times I just need to talk it out. And there are times where maybe if I put it out there, something will come back. I don't know. I'm literally just throwing it out there. I'm starting to do these vlogs. I'm going to transfer them to blogs and um, see what happens. This is my faith step. This is the next move. This is the move closer to being unleashed, to not allowing my fear to take over, to not allowing what I think about a thing to overwhelm me and overrun me and um, make me feel inadequate. Because I'm enough. I told somebody that the other day. I told my friend. As we were talking, and he was saying how, um, he didn't understand why people viewed him a certain way, or what is it about him that makes people think about him a certain way. And I said, but isn't that enough? You being you? You being you is enough. So I'm going to take my own words and say that me being me is enough. And walk in that, operate in that, go gung ho, um, and all the other things I could go with it. That's such a weird place to be for me. Such a strange space and place. But hey, we here now, right? So, guess I want to share something with you real quick before I go, because as I'm stepping into this new space, I'm also kind of going back to some things that bring joy and that can help people. So, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Boom. See that voiceover production? I am going back to doing some of that, especially during this time of COVID. Everybody is podcasting and doing all kinds of things. So let me help you get a good intro. I'm actually working on my intro for this since I've decided I'm going to do this now. Um, yeah. So if you need an intro, outro, maybe a commercial for your podcast, hit me up. I'd love to hear from you. Um, Also, because uh, we are doing some new things. As soon as I find this new thing that I had up here, I'm trying. I'm working on it, y'all. I am working on it. There we go. And you can't even see it good. So I'm gonna show it to you on my phone. Boom. Are you ready to be real? Real Conference 2020. It's happening September 18th and 19th, and it is a virtual conference. So wherever you are, you can come and be real. Um, Working on having a party, a virtual party on the Friday night, and then Saturday we'll have our session. So I'm excited about it. This is part of me being real, being restored, elevated, affirmed, and liberated in all of my things. Getting myself together and coordinating with people who know how to get real in areas that I don't know how to. So get ready. Information will be coming out soon. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I think it's going to be amazing. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I've been on here a while, but I thank you for watching and listening. Even if you're watching the replay, I'm going to be unleashed. I'm going to step outside my proverbial box and I am going to make some things happen. And I'm excited about it and I look forward to doing life in this new way, in this real way, in this unleashed way. And I hope you're ready to. You have an amazing day. Bye.